One, two, one, two, one, two. Hello people YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to, again, some more golf club. I did put up a Tennis World Tour, which I actually was beaten. I should have won it, I feel. But yeah, that's life, as they say. So, I've already uploaded the first round. I was going to play the second round tomorrow. Because this is the first week of the new season, there's no one round Wednesday because I felt that Monday wasn't kick-starting off Monday morning. It's probably in the afternoon. The cats kind of playing with each other. A wee bit of kind of fighting going on. Anyway, somebody made a comment about putting some kind of, what was the word they used? Quirky courses. So yeah, I'm all up for it. I put down in the comments there, just if anybody comes up with any course ideas. I tend to play a lot of like what I would term as being golf courses. I don't tend to go for anything that's too quirky, but it really depends. I mean, I don't know. I'm open to all suggestions, so if anybody can come up with some ideas and we can maybe schedule them in. If there's not like an event that weekend for the PGA Tour that's available to play on the golf club, then yeah, we'll think of something. But yeah, I'm all up for it, to be honest. So let's crack on with the Carolina Classic. First round, 6 under par. I went into the water on 15, and I think I went up the last. Did I bogey the last? I can't really remember, but the tees for TGC Tours are black, so I've got the wrong tee box, and I never had the entry fee, so it's basically like a free tournament. But before I could have went back in and changed it, but I think I went to check to see what the tee boxes were in TGC Tours. And when I went back in to do it, I couldn't do it. It was locked. So you must have like a certain amount of time to do it. But yeah, I played okay the first round. I should have been a lot better, to be honest. I did make a mistake. But that hole was quite difficult. The pin was cut right on the front, and I just came up short.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy.
That's a really nice course. Scarlet Inn. Very attractive, very easy in the eye.
We have second round
quite playable though.
Just about to kick
I don't
off,
think it's the
and
toughest
this is our first
course I've
event of
ever
the season,
played.
folks. So lots more to come. But right now, let's focus
if I remember
on the
right,
round at hand.
I went
We're
to that
down
other
the first
side.
tee now.
Do you know what? I'm going to play up this top because the wind was cutting it that way, but I feel I might run out of fairway. I want to try and go between this gap.
And he did pretty well in his last round. We're going to see how well he can do here today.
So yeah, first round was okay. It was, you know, it was half decent. Now we might be in the wrong bit. The wind's coming from the left, so probably going to be able to play it in with the wind. Maybe a little touch extra fade. Yeah, that's perfect. 240. I don't know what's in between clubs really. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get up. It is downhill a little. I'm just going to play it.
Going with the 3-iron.
Maybe a bit risky going to the left hand side. I mean, that's not too bad.
Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities
So
here.
Vader's still in his bed, so Nikon's not forced him out of it. That's the cats, by the way. Right, what have we got? Eagle chance, uphill. Yeah, but I mean, because one of the things I feel when I play or I'm setting up tournaments, is I can get it's not so much that I don't want to play courses of that nature. It's more just trying to find courses that you can set up and are reasonable to play. There's nothing worse than thinking
And
you've got
about
a
5
course
feet
that's
to
good
go
and
here.
it's not. So,
For the
I
birdie.
mean, I just made that. I'm all in for playing courses. If anyone can come up with course recommendations that we've not played, then I'm all ears, basically. I'm quite looking forward to that. Because it gives
Now let's see
me
what
more
the
options as
second
well.
hole has in store.
Not that I usually run out of options, because my format's kind of standard. Like this one, Monday, Tuesday, is basically the TGC Tours Pro-Am, as I call it, which is the course that's getting played that weekend. The one round Wednesday is basically just an event. It's one round, and it could be pretty much whatever's going at the moment. And the weekend event, sometimes, most of the time, will follow what's in the PGA Tour. If there's no course available for the PGA Tour, then again, it's kind of up in the air, basically.
And I think he's going to like that.
As I said before,
And setting up this
anybody
shot
comes up
below
with
the
any
hole.
course suggestions, then just drop them in the comments. I've also got the Facebook page, but I kind of go back to that every so often. But just drop a comment in the Pixelated Golfers comments section. This is going to cut over a little bit, I think. 42, it's about 14 up, 71, 181 to the pin. That 172 could be just about perfect.
Looks like a 7 iron.
Might go down this slope, stay up. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I'm open. You know, I've actually said it in the
nothing wrong with
past
that
about
shot.
course
And this putt's for
recommendations, but
birdie.
I've not really had any comments and stuff. Because as I say, one of the hardest things is just finding new courses that nobody else is playing. It's easier said than done.
And that putt will drop.
So anybody has a course, just drop it down.
And teeing off on this par 4.
I have played other societies that play courses that I maybe wouldn't. I'm not going to say that I don't like. There's been a couple that I played that have been a little bit kind of. I mean, it's easy to sort of, you know, not like a course because it doesn't fit your eye, but you know, sometimes you can get courses that are
And
maybe not your
talk
standard
about
course,
getting a
but
hold of a
actually play really
drive.
well.
This is incredible.
Oh, that's a bomb. Now that should merit a birdie, you would think. Maybe even a possible chip in. Yeah, it's possible. Can be a little bit. I'm going to hit this quite aggressive. Turn, 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 turn. Course.
And pretty sure he's going to like that. And
Again, I feel I'm playing well. I'm still making mistakes, and that's still one of the things that I need to eradicate from my game.
At the leaderboard now.
And it's easy saying that, but you know, I mean, some of these people are shooting really consistent scores.
All right, here's the 4th hole.
All the time. I do suffer from the odd sort of wheel falling off mid-round, but I think that's a common thing. I think I'd almost question the fact that if you don't do that, then you know you're not human.
Well, this one's looking pretty good.
Still reading comments. I kind of track. There's a group on Facebook that I'm part of, and I like to go and see the comments and all the people going on about people cheating. But there's a lot of people that are just good at this game, and I always think that people that label and say that person's using a modded controller or cheating or whatever, you know, I mean, it may be the case for some, but you know, it's easy to write somebody off before you actually know it. Right, 239, that's 13, it's 5-3, it's probably the guts of this, I'd imagine. But yeah, I mean, it's a game, and it's a game which can be basically, you know, well, stay up. Nikon, what are you doing? Oh, he's playing about with it. He's on the windowsill. Nikon! That's going to come all the way back down. This might actually be a chip because that...
And that is some
I might not be able to putt
fantastic
this.
club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2.
Yeah, right. I don't usually... But I think this merits a chip. Because I can't putt... I'm going to put it into that grass, so... Probably going to play the flop shot here. Again, it's not my favourite, but Nikon.
And about 7
Nikon.
feet to go here.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's he's. Oh, hold on, 2 seconds. Oh, come out of there! What are you doing? Ah, God. So annoying when he does that. Right, we've got a little bit of break.
For the
Oh,
birdie.
just made it. Yeah, but I was talking about people, and I think that they're quick to accuse people are like modding, using a modded controller and stuff. And somebody made a comment talking about that it's not that hard to swing straight. And it isn't really. I mean, once you get a solid technique, it's actually quite easy. Where I find bad shots, especially in my kind of area, is the tempo. So I don't know how you can actually fix that so that you're getting perfect tempo all the time. And it's almost as if like hitting it straight is just a shot. It's a shot that I can do 99% of the time probably. For me, it's really the tempo that's a key factor. 6, 3, 8. That's maybe about 3, 6. But yeah, it's people are always
taking a shot with the pitching wedge.
That's a bit of a funny swing, but the tempo's good and the swing line's good. Shot.
Well, that's no good as far as approach.
That's strange. I don't know why that was as bad, but
was a factor in that.
A bit shy. But yeah, I mean, they took the swing line
and this
graphic away.
To save par.
So, as a president, I don't really have the ability to check anybody in my society, which I think is quite bad.
Nice little
I think I should be able to check swings and go, okay, that person's legit. And but then a lot of people say, oh, how can you tell somebody's, I say technically cheating. Well, you can really. I mean,
here.
You know, the evidence is there, kind of, if you know what to look for, but in a way I just enjoy playing the game. I can play the game to quite a high standard, so I know that there's ways round stuff. I don't really know how they do it.
Yeah, this is looking fairway bound.
But through all of this, I mean, I know that I can prove that I don't use a modded controller, because I can go and live stream and use my live camera and actually play with. I think I've got 1, 2, 3 controllers that I can see. My main controller and 2 spares. So I've got other just normal bog standard controllers, and I can actually play with all 3 of them. So I mean, proving that I don't cheat for myself personally, I can do that without even any hesitation. I wouldn't really want to cheat anyway, because the fun of the game is actually playing the course and playing it to a high standard as well. 97, I'm going to have to maybe probably should be okay, maybe a little bit of de-loft, turn it into the draw for that wind, but it just takes the fun out of the game. Oh, that shot. I'm playing a bit loose here. But I know I can prove that. And there's people in the past that have like went on about being accused of cheating, but you don't... I mean, I'm not saying that they need to come out and prove it, but you know, sometimes they just put fuel in the fire, but basically just going on about it instead of just proving it and saying, look, here we go. I mean, I know everybody doesn't like to do like a live stream or, you know, whatever the case may be, but to prove a point, I mean, it's not a nice thing to be accused of something. But I know I can prove how I play.
And tapping in for the par.
But I find it quite interesting that that's on the forums quite a lot. It's quite an interesting thing,
Okay,
actually.
and let's see what the 7th has in store.
But I just enjoy playing this game. You know, for me, it's me against the course. Okay, that's right. I think, well, Tessie's risky, but we're gonna go quite a bold shot here. Can I go for the pin?
Well, I'm pretty sure this
Bounce
is
is
going
gonna
to be
be
fairway here.
pretty close to the water. Oh, tell you man, that was millimetre. That should give us a good chance of an eagle. Oh, it's turning in. Nice.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a feat to accomplish.
But I mean, a
Hitting the
game,
green
essentially,
off
there
the
will be
tee on
people
this par
that play it a
4.
lot and just have got it. They take all the kind of nuts, bolts, screws out of the game, and they know how to rebuild it. And once you do that, it's like having a key. Once you've got the key to the kind of the whole game, you know, it makes it easy. Oh, have I missed
Ooh,
it?
it looked close.
Yeah.
Just didn't go.
Didn't put enough brake on it. So I had to run by a little bit. But yeah, once you get the key, you've got the. I'm not. I mean, because that's all it is. You're breaking it down. And for me, and again, the thing with cheating that I've always found kind of interesting is the fact that.
Ooh, that was very close.
God, I'm talking too much. I'm not concentrating. But I mean,
and for the par,
you know, it's hitting it straight or hitting it with tempo is all very well being. You still get to gauge the wind, the lie of, you know, the slope at your feet, uphill, downhill. Is it an uphill pin position? There's so many other factors you've got to like build into it. So I mean, cheating's just a small part of it.
and now the 8th
To me, the
hole.
real key is getting that, you know, the wind, the lie of the land, all that stuff. Yeah, I think my sound cut out. I was going on about like cheating and stuff. I don't know how much I've missed out. But yeah, I just find it kind of interesting. Right, that's going to be... this is difficult actually. I think I'm probably going to loft this up.
Going with the 9-iron.
I'll stay. Maybe getting close to the water. Oh
And
my goodness.
a bit of bad luck. He's in the water
Just
here.
bounced basically on that slope. Oh, where are we going to... Oh, do you know what? This is not good. I think we go here, but it's not golden, but so we're not really playing too well here. Soap's going to come off. 75%, the wind's in the face. I'm going to hit this. I just want to get it up and over the water. That needs to turn. It's not turning
And it
as
looks
much.
like it's going into the deep stuff.
It's not bad actually. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Wheels will come off here. It wasn't really that bad a shot. I mean, a couple of feet over. Probably gonna actually be not too bad. I'm just going to hit this pretty much full. Yeah, chunky light. It's going to roll a little bit. Yeah, it's not a bad attempt. But I think that's one of the things I can prove that I don't cheat. No, there's somebody come on and made a comment a couple of days back, asking how I swing so straight, and they wanted to know. But as I've said, I think swinging straight is not really the thing in this game. It's the tempo. I mean, if you hit very slow or very fast, or even just fast or slow, at a certain point, you can be in the water. You can be in danger. And swinging straight to me is, I think it's quite an easy thing to do, even on master clubs. I don't think it's particularly difficult. It's really just the tempo. I mean, I don't know if they maybe adjusted it so that the tempo was there, but also maybe the swing line was a little bit more stricter. I don't know if that would make it a little bit more difficult. I mean, that's fast, but it's probably going to still, well, okay. But it wasn't that bad. It was offline a little bit, but it wasn't like a huge amount.
And now from the fairway bunker.
But I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, I find it easier to swing straight, basically. Is this going to run a little bit? I'm hoping it does. I kind of caught it a bit funny. Man, I don't know. Everything was, tempo was good, line was good. It must just have been a lie.
15 feet to the cup from here. Ooh.
Didn't break. Did not break as much.
And this one's about 4 feet from the cup.
So I think this has turned into just a little bit of a practice run. And I think the kind of... Oh, well, I think the first round I was probably out of it to some extent. Yeah, I don't think we're going to really bounce back. Well, I mean, unless we're getting some kind of birdie blitz. Yeah, it's interesting, I think. I don't think this is going to run as much.
Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive.
I mean, that's fast again, but shouldn't really be much of a deviation. It's only slightly fast. Yeah, but I mean, again, some of the scores on TGC tours, and even just in some societies, are really, really like low. I mean, you look at the Masters event. I played a bit iffy. I mean, I played some bad rounds, played some good rounds, or I played a good round. First round was a kind of iffy. But I mean, the guys that won that in the top TGC tours event, I don't know what they finished, but they were shooting like low 59s, 60s and stuff. And you think of that, I mean, that's doable around the Masters, but I mean, it's so easy to trip up in that course. But I mean, I don't know. I think it depends what level you play this game at, and I play it to a high level, but I enjoy it, and that's the main thing. I mean, I enjoy playing the course. Take all the competitors out. Take all the competitors away, and I still enjoy playing the course. The course is always, for me, the main thing. You know, playing a course well and knowing that you played it well. You know, it's good to kind of walk away and say, do you know what, I played the first 9. Like the Masters round that I played on, I think it was the 3rd round, I played terrible for the front 9. Partly because that was my first round I played that day, which probably wasn't the best idea to jump in and play that, but did not play it that well. But the back 9 was really solid. I mean, I played really well. Came back, and it was, you know, what could have been a really, really bad round turned into an okay round. It's still over par, but, you know, I played well in the back 9. So Beagle Boy, oh, we've got a 3-way tie for the lead. Crookie and the Aussie numbered guy they're all tied at 18 under. Colin Gin Lover is 2 shots behind. Jeff Cobb's 7. He's only got a couple holes to play, but
And
he's
setting up
still only
for the
2
par
back.
5 hole.
Par 5. Okay, probably have to bend this round this corner. Mind you, that wind is quite tricky. Are we going to get as far? Might be a little bit shy this one.
He's putting a little draw on this one.
Oh, oh,
And he's going through the branches here.
yeah, that wasn't a good call. Kind of lost my way here.
And I can't see him being too pleased about that.
And also, I kind of want to do. I said this before about doing a golf show of pixelated golfers, like the results and stuff. I kind of want to do that, but I don't want to say it and then end up I don't do it because it might not happen. But I kind of want to do it. Oh my goodness! Oh, we didn't get out that bunker. Must have. Oh, I've selected a club that was just not. Oh, you absolute donut. I think I went too greedy there, and maybe didn't realise that I was. That I was selecting that. Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
And he's taking this one through some branches.
Oh no, that's coming back down the road. Oh, you are kidding me. Is it going to stop? It's going to stop. Well, we're going to have a good lie.
And he's probably not too happy about that.
Okay, I'm just going to hit because that wind's going to cut it down a little bit, I'd imagine. Oh, this round's went a little bit pear-shaped. Which is a pity because I actually did a reconnaissance of this course on, I think it was Monday night I played it.
Cup here.
And I shot 7 under par again. I made an error on, I think, a couple holes, so... That's in.
Oh, that was so
I
close.
thought it was going to turn.
And this one's for the bogey.
So yeah, this is a new season for pixelated golfers. As I say, it's going to continue to the PGA Championship. In fact, I don't even know where the PGA Championship is. I think I'll just check that with Billy. I'll check it on my
Setting
phone.
up for the next par 4 hole.
Wait to see. Yeah, so it's been moved to May, which is quite interesting. But it's Bethpage Black, right? Okay. It just didn't ring any bells. Should let's see, it's 24 foot down. I think we just hit the driver. Miss a tree. Now get a good roll. Oh, God. Oh, if it just went up over that little ridge.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
Probably chip this, I think. I don't think Bethpage Black is on this, actually. Oh, it's right on line.
Nice shot. I think he'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And now setting up on the par 3.
Probably play a little bit of loft on this. Maybe even took a little bit of a draw, hold it against the wind.
And going with the 6-iron.
Come on. Land soft, that's too big.
And I think he will like that.
I think we'll putt, because that's quite downhill.
Wow, look at all these presents.
Yeah, this is going to swing quite a bit. I didn't hit it high enough.
Right, look, I'm putting my present there. I'm taking the rest of them from
Nah, still rolling.
rolling.
And this to save par.
Little bit of break. Ah!
And this one is for the bogey.
Left it short. That's why she's banging plates. Shh. I hate banging plates.
And now,
Oh,
the
this rounds
14th
went
hole.
pear-shaped. How much is that going to bounce? We'll draw it a little bit initially, try and hold it up.
Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
That's not bad.
What a drift, eh?
268. I'm going to set it a little bit to the side for the slope, and then I'm going to hold it into the wind. I'm just going to hit it normal. I'm not going to put any extra height on it. It's kind of got away in that slope a little bit. Oh, we had it very slow. Hence the reason why we didn't get the desired shot. Quite a funny swing line as well. Oh, I've not hit that. Oh, I didn't really. I kind of really just went with it.
And 13
I'm not.
feet to go here.
I'm kind of not really. Right, let's try and knuckle down, play the last few holes better. I've played a bit. Really not that good the last few holes. It's almost as if I've kind of gave up a little bit,
For the bird.
which is not really the way to play it. Phones, my watch is beeping.
And setting up for the par 3 hole.
Right, this is the hole that I came a crop up. Where's the pin? Is the pin cutting the same? Oh, the pin's right. So the yeah, that's where the old pin was. The pin's up here, 128. Again, it's quite a nasty looking position. 1, 2, 1. That wind as well. I think it's playing almost that. I'm just going to hit that. I've hit it fast.
That looks like it's going long.
Probably could have put a bit of
And
loft
he's
on
gotta
it,
be
but
happy
then the
with
last
that.
time
And this
I
putt
played
is
it
for birdie.
what I thought was right and it was short. And I've got hiccups. Break a wee bit. No, I don't know. I didn't hit it. Didn't really hit it. Didn't get the line either, but just didn't hit it.
And for the par. And a nice putt there.
Disappointing. again, I'm just not playing to what I really should be playing. So 3-way tie, the Aussie drops a stroke, I think. He's 1 back. Jeff Club 7 finishes 6 under. So basically it's a 3-way tie for the lead. 2 Scotsmen and an Englishman.
Next up is
That's
par
probably
5.
a joke somewhere, but I'd probably tell you, but it wouldn't really be funny. Maybe could you? It's tempted. Well, maybe it's a. I think going this way is better. Put some extra cheese on it.
This is a close one. It could be in the fairway.
Should fly far. Oh, it's going to catch the... Oh, it might be even in the deep stuff. Yeah, heavy enough, but it's not that bad. It's not the worst. It's always good there's a little bit of water involved. Right, I think, let's do the numbers. 154 from this rough. I'm going to go with this. Oh, no.
Going straight towards that water, folks.
Yeah, that wasn't, guess what? That was short. That's a very good designer hole, actually, because it's... Oh, how do you get the... No! How do you get the... How do you get that other view? That's it. Because, I mean, the hole's cut along that edge, so it brings the water back in front into it. It's a really good design.
He's on the hop, he's no problem for me. Because I would really let him in the bathroom when I was having a shower.
That needs to bite. It's a hard one to play that like short, because if you're short you're in trouble. Although we are getting a little bit of I didn't really play that in mind.
And about
So that
7
actually
feet
came
to
out
go here.
reasonably well.
And that one's going to
Straight
go
putt.
for par.
That's quite a good hole, actually. Still
And
only
now
3 under
teeing
though.
off on the par 3 hole.
27, 1-4. So 1-4, 1, 1-4, 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it with D loft.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, it's kind of short. Kind of went off my game a little bit in the last few holes. Probably got a little bit aggressive for this one. Probably could actually putt it, to be honest. I'm going to chip it. Almost hole.
And it's about a few feet from the cup.
Oh, 19 under par. Colin Ginlover must have birdied the last hole. 11 under par he was today.
Teeing it up
a good
here
score.
on the 18th.
Quite an achievable score. I don't think it's a tough course. Maybe just draw it a touch.
This one's looking pretty good so far.
I think the TGC Tours version's off the black tees, which
From
is not as
130
easy.
yards.
There's not as many drivable holes. In fact, this is going to come over a little bit. Let me go back. 7, 8. That wind. I'm gonna go with that.
Here's a 9-iron.
Just kind of tracking the pin a little bit. Do we get the legs? Yeah, we're still a little bit
And
shy
I am
though.
pretty sure he's going to like that. And if this drops, that's for a final round score of 68.
Didn't get the break. I
unfortunate.
did not get the break. Greens are quite nice. They're quite smooth. I wouldn't
And
say
about
they're
8
the
feet
most
to the
devastatingly
cup.
breaking sort of greens I've ever played on. So they're quite. I mean, the whole course is set up pretty nice. I don't think.
And just missing.
Well, unless you play it the way I've been playing it.
And this next putt
Well, I don't want to
70
play
on the
like that
final
when I get to
round.
TGC tours. It's just that's not on. Disappointing. I'm not happy with how I played today. Let's check the scorecard, see where I went wrong. Started off really well. I mean, four birdies straight off the bat, and then really I think I was talking too much, and it went a bit pear-shaped after that. And then I bogeyed, birdied, bogey. No, birdie, bogey, birdie. Oh, jeez. I can do that sugar hit. So, who has won? I think it's Colin Gin Lovett. I think he's going to win it. Let's just check the leaderboard. Colin Gin Lovett seems to have won it on 19 under par. Beagle Boy, second, tied with Crookie 72 on 18 under. Australian Guy, 17 under. Jeff Cobb 7, 14 under. South Stand, 11 under.
Did you
Test
say Colin
on.
Gin Lover?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like Colin. Colin's got good teeth.
10 under par. And myself, 8 under. Bit of a lackluster performance, not as good. Wait, I just check my. That was the guy that replied on Facebook, Marcus. Testing, Spaniard.
Oh, he's got good tasting.
But yeah, Colin Gin Lovett. Take it, 3 under par today, 6 under total. But that is the TGC Tours course for this week. Quite easy. Should be playing easy. A lot of birdies and eagles. See, I didn't play too well first round. I made a mistake. I probably could have shot 10 under par. I think I was a 9 under par at the point I played that par 3. And then I went back to I think 7 under. But all in all, it's a gettable course. I think I've got a chance of shooting low. Hopefully I can shoot low on TGC Tours when it matters. Anyway, that's going to do this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit it with a like, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.